I feel so trapped in this marriage at this time, and I look for help, but unfortunately, no family was ready to help me. And so I started preparing to see if maybe if I move to another country, I can get things will change for the better. Maybe it's going to change, because sometimes you don't know, maybe it's the situation around people that abuse you that is causing this to happen. So in my mind, I was like, maybe if the environment changes, things will get better. I was hopeful, but unfortunately, we had a delay. Something happened between him and his family. I'm not going to go into details because for their own confidentiality. So we were sent packing out of their family house. Like, they gave us ultimatum of 30 days to pack out. Well, we thank God. God came through and we were able to move to another apartment where I started preparing for us to move to another country. So now we eventually get things ready. We are now in another country. And I was happy. I was thinking, oh, for once and for all, this abuse is going to stop. Nothing is going to happen anymore. But I was deceiving myself. It's a sad situation because things did not end that way. That was but I'm glad I'm free at last. We moved to another country and I was thinking things would get better, but the abuse did not stop. It continued. You can mention any kind of abuse you are well aware of. I've been through it. I just don't want to go into details or all the graphics so I don't trigger anyone that have been in this situation before or make them take down my video. So I won't go into details, but when I tell you that it is graphic, it is graphic. Yeah. So now it got to a point I was contemplating suicide. I was like, this is not the life I want to live. I have a child, so I got a life insurance for my child and I started planning to end things because I can't continue to live in this situation. Every day I'm crying. Every day I'm sad. Every day I'm scared. This is not the life I want to live. It feels like I don't have a life of my own, yet I'm trapped. I was told I can't leave. Religious elders, to the religious leaders for help. Help me. This is too much for me to bear. And they said, well, God said, as long as none of you commit adultery, you cannot divorce. You can go your separate ways. If you feel your life is threatened, go your separate ways, but you cannot divorce. It's like, okay, I want to go my separate ways. No help. So the only thing that held me and prevented me from ending things was the thought of my family back home thinking, oh, they depend on me financially at this point. Who is going to take care of them if I end myself? Like, not that I'm thinking of not ending myself, that things will get better, because at this point I've lost hope of ever being able to get out of this situation. But then I was like, let me do it for my family. I was already on top of a bridge, ready to end things. I looked down. I was not even scared of maybe it's hot or nothing. Nothing. The only thing that that prevented me from jumping off is because I was thinking my family may need me. Because I already had my child sorted. I already got a life insurance for my child. So, and then I was like, okay, my family needs me. When I got home, I told him, this is what happened. This almost happened. It's like, oh, you're taking things too hard. If you die now, people will continue to live. It's going to be all on you. No sympathy whatsoever. No, what have I done to make you feel this way? How can I make it better? Every day I go, I'm not happy. You're not treating me well. Yet nothing is done about it. So I decided to seek help. I went to the doctors to let them know this is how I'm feeling. I'm thinking of ending things because this is too much for me to bear. The doctors were like, oh, this is big. This is beyond us. So I was referred to counseling. I was referred to therapists, and then telling me on medications for antidepressant to help me get things better. And if I tell you I had like 3 different counselings at the same time just to make sure I get myself up together. And also with that, I kept hoping things would get better at some point. It did not. I'll let you know what happened in my next video.